Everyone. I come to you today. Um, Thank you for letting me come into your presence just for this brief moment. Today's topic is the government and the shenanigans that they play. First, I want to say um, to my black family that I love each and every one of you, and that you are great, no matter what someone say. That you are great. Okay. Now, the topic. I already know the topic. Hello, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come in front of you guys. I really appreciate it. I just want to say that you are the most beautiful thing on the planet. Um, you got to understand who you are, then that way you'll know your destiny. So I come to you today to talk about the government with the shenanigans. First, I want to say how kids are coming up missing. It's a miracle how out of the blue that these young kids are just coming up missing. Um, already know the government is behind it. So what they tell you is that we we doing everything we can to look for them. But if you sit back and just listen to the government, they tell you they're doing everything they can, but they are the ones that are behind all these kids missing. These kids are coming up missing. They send up here lying, saying that how can someone be this mean, and the government has so many dirty secrets that you would not believe when I do my research, it's the dirty stuff I find about this government. This government is so wicked, but yet they tell you that everything they do is for the American people. The goal is to demolish a lot of people, and the reason these kids are coming up missing is because it's control. They're already saying, when I say the Illuminati, I just mean the rich, the wealthy people. Like like for one, George W. Bush, you got George W. Jr., you got Walter Mondale, you got Henry Kissinger, you got John, um, I'm sorry, you got James Carter. So, and the person that's pulling all these strings is the Rockefellers. The Rockefellers are worth, last time I checked, they was worth like 500 trillion. That's the government debt right there. So you have to understand why these kids are coming up missing. Now, I don't know if you guys remember the shooting down, I think it was a Wisconsin Avenue. The pizza place got shot up. But it was a lot of people behind it. And if you do your homework, the Clintons are the most wicked of people, one of the wicked people. Um, if you do your research and put up Bill Clinton. If those who don't know, Bill Clinton is a straight pedophile. Um, if you ever look at Bill Clinton, and everybody, before I go into that, everybody except this guy and saying he's the first black president. I think Chris Tucker gave him that name. But at the same time, we knew nothing about this man, and this man has came in and deceived the people that he's the first black president. How is that? How is that about? You give somebody something you don't even know nothing about yourself. So let me take you on a journey as far as how our black people got affected by this drug epidemic. I'm still gonna go into the kids missing, but I just want to take you down a path that you need to know. So back in the 70s, Richard Nixon, he's the first one who kicked it off about the drugs. He started talking about as far as we got to stop this epidemic on drugs. So, but they don't tell you the white folks are the main one that's on drugs. Now all of a sudden they want to stop it. So they deceive you saying they trying to help you, but all the time they don't even care nothing about you. Then you have Ronald Reagan. Then you had Ronald Reagan, his wife. His wife was advocating saying no to drugs and all this because I think their oldest son that was on drugs. But then you gotta research why they saying this because they care about their son, but they don't care nothing about you. Because now I'm going to tell you how it affected our black community. Because then you had Nancy Reagan doing this protest about saying no to drugs. Then you had the Clintons come in. Then they signed a law that you get 3 strikes, you're out as far as you have 2 felonies, and you get another one, you're gone for life. So now Ronald Reagan saying that he was stopping the drugs, but look at it was like back in the 80s, it was like more drugs that was coming in than saying they were trying to stop. So at the same time, was they really trying to stop it? Because soon the drugs hit, it went straight to the to ghettos, our black community. Because you got to understand, when I was in that lifestyle, I didn't understand the essence how I was hurting my black people. I didn't care. All I wanted is that dollar bill. I don't care if they came in quarter, nickels, or pennies. But I took that money. But I didn't understand how I was hurting my people. And they didn't care about that. So now they lock you up for life. But yet, white folks do drugs every day in corporate America. If you go back to list of Cat Williams, they'll tell you what they do. But all I'm saying to you is, people, wake up. The time is now for us to stand up, unite, and follow our dreams. Now is the time to get our own stuff, man. We have to step back out of the climate they have us in. Step back and tell your people that you love them. Don't stop telling people that you love them because family is very important. Family is so important that people don't understand how valuable family. If you sit back, you look at the TV commercials or you look at a TV show, how you see white folks looking at TV, or they sitting down to dinner around about 5 or 6 o'clock. They eating their dinner, but here they show another TV show that they got the black folk, the mother serving the food to the kids, and where's the father? But you see the persona they give you that the white folks are superior. How white folks got it together and black folks don't. So the thing about it is, if you don't stop and look what they're trying to do to us, they're trying to destroy us. And to be honest with you, we helping them. The more we kill each other, the more we show on Facebook and Instagram that black folks are acting a fool, and you sitting up here talking about Black Lives Matter when you don't need to take life serious. How can you take another man's life when you don't even own your own life that you have? So all I'm saying to you is that if you say that you love your brother and you your brother's keeper, I don't see it. Because more and more I'm seeing my black people are dying, they're killing each other over a pair of tennis shoes, over designer clothes. Or we'll just fight each other just because. You don't understand that if we don't unite now, we're never going to unite because black people, you got to understand who you are. You have to come out of your element. Get out of your comfort zone. If you get out of your comfort zone, then you will understand that who you are. The more you lay down in dirt, you'll never get clean. Like, I get upset when I see my black women walk around. Everything is on them fake eyelashes, fake hair. They got newspaper in their backsides. They got toilet paper in their breasts. And why you not happy where God made you? This is what society do. They break you down. This is why they show you all the commercial with losing weight. They show you how on TV how you're supposed to look, and they destroying your character. This is why our black women, half of them don't know who they are because they so focused on the TV and their celebrities. Now, I'm not gonna put it all on the women because men definitely have something to do with this. Now, you have these no good ninjas out here, knowing they no good. They will go in somebody else's life, mess their life up because their life, they don't see no future for them. So what they'll do is, if a woman's on welfare, they say, I got to come up. Lord knows if she get a car with her tax money, oh Lord, you can't tell him nothing now because he hit the jackpot. But then in women, you have to look at what did this guy not only bring to the table, but what does this guy bring to you spiritually? Is he helping you? What is he doing to help elevate you to your next level? So, women, please, on the sound of my voice, please understand that you are the most precious thing on the earth. You don't realize that you carry life in your womb. So that means that God saw something special in you to make you to carry on to make creation. God never intended for your body to be destroyed by different men running up in your universe. He never made that. And men, that's why he valued marriage. That's why you got these no good men that will shack up with a woman because they know it's no lockdown. They know girlfriend and boyfriend, they can leave whenever. So it's no commitment. But marriage, this is why God look at marriage so seriously. It's because now you become one. So if you got to understand that we are the most precious people on the black people, you have to understand who you are. Moreover, you don't know who you are. Because if you know who you are, you won't be wearing none of this fake stuff. If you go back and do your research, you never saw these queens back then wearing fake eyelashes, fake hair. Who stole your identity to where you feel though that you have to wear that stuff? If you don't know who you are, then you will wear that stuff because you feel comfortable wearing it. Or you feel like you're nothing if I don't have that stuff on. So you have to sit back and evaluate you. Because if the more you don't evaluate you, the more this guy is not going to have no respect for you. Now, I see women going to the limit for these no good ninjas because it all goes back to how he was raised or she was raised. If you was raised in the hood, I was raised in the hood too, but if you raised in the hood, you only see what's in front of you. So when a child is little, child has no, it's like a camera. The camera don't come effect till you start using the camera. This is how a child mind works. When a child start walking and start realizing things, that's when that child start taking pictures of his surrounding. So if you got a mama that's out of control and you got a daddy that's out of control, how you think this child gonna come out? This child is gonna be out of control because there's no foundation under his feet or her feet. So if you don't have no foundation, then you got cracks all in your foundation to where you can't even build nothing on it because you're so broken down till somebody try to come along and try to tell you that you're the most beautiful queen. You don't want to hear that because the first thing you say is, he too nice. Now, he not my type. You want to keep him in the friend zone. But then you got a no good ninja who don't have no job, pants sagging, hair look like a sheep's behind. Those kind of guys y'all women fall for. Y'all don't want the nice guys because you can't profit off the nice guys. Nice guys is going to tell you about yourself or they're going to tell you, nah, I wasn't raised like this. I can't get with this. So you go to, instead of collecting the whole dollar, you'll take the half of the dollar with this no good ninja. So all I'm telling you, the government has been deceiving you so long that love you. The more you love you, the more you'll be a better person. Because if you look at it, look at how, just look at it. Look at the white folks. They seem like they together, right? Do you see these white girls? They got their little fake hair and their little strings of, but they don't have it all over their head like the black folks do. They if you look at them, they you would think they're organized, but they're really not. But all I'm saying is, black folks, stop putting that stuff in your hair. You don't need that stuff. That stuff is not for you. You're making the people rich. These people continue to come in our neighborhood. You make them rich. Mama san, Papa san. They don't care what you call them. All they care about is your money. That's all they want, and that's all they're gonna get. But what happened to when black folks united? When they had a black Walmart? When they had black people being successful? They were very successful. But then they had to kill that because white folks started getting jealous. They didn't want the blacks to have more than them. So what they did, they abolished everything that the black folks did. So what they did was the white folks came in and stole everything from the black folks. Black people, you are very talented people. Who you think made the first cell phone? Black man. Who you think made all this stuff out here that white folks would tell you that they made? They only profiting off of us. You got to understand who you are. The, the government, the government is nothing but a bunch of mafia. That's all they are, mafia. I'm telling you, they are so much like the mob that is not even funny. But yet, they tell you everything they do for the American people. America, your time is coming to where you're going to have to pay. And you're going to pay soon. Because the black folks, I'm believing it with every fiber in my body that you're going to come together and we're going to turn stuff around. I believe in my black people. But, like I said, I'm going to come and talk to you long. I just wanted to drop something. And I'll be back on, Lord willing, later on today. I want to say peace be upon you guys. And you guys have an awesome day.